Okay. Don't need a preview there. This thing. Yeah, this. I see I'm live. I don't know where. That's out. I'm not live. Why the fuck does the thing say I'm live? Oh my god, I am live. That's dumb. Interesting. Huh. So Callisto will put me on live. Why does OBS do that? I switched the stream key to an unlisted stream. Yet it still... Oh, well, still performs like ass. At least this time it compiled the shaders beforehand. Just love this thing I did. I activated hacks. Now I don't have to play the fucking game anymore. Ain't that great? Just hold one direction and even then it'll, like, continue to dodge. Yeah, he auto-dodges now. I don't even have to do anything. Oh, shit. Forget what I said. I have to hold a direction. Oh, so I do have to do something. I just can't do nothing, I suppose. Shit. God, I hate this game. No! What the hell are my controls even? Stop. Yeah. Stop trying to hit me. There we go. There we go. Just die. Just die. Oh, there we go. Itty bit of health. Yeah, I forgot I was stuck on a place with like no health. Jesus Christ. 3 in the fucking morning. I was gonna double check. You see, this is the Callisto Protocol. The Callisto Protocol introduces enough scuff to the point where I just wanted to like test out the game to see if it like worked at all, right? And then the fucking OBS decides, no, you're gonna stream on like this stream key. Why? Because fuck you. That's so dumb. I don't want to play the game now. I want to play the game tomorrow. What the hell? Love this. Wait, let me alt-tab for a second. Okay, technically I have not started the stream yet, right? Like, from a certain point of view, I'm still not doing anything yet. I think about it. Oh my god. Well, I mean, I guess the game works, so that's something. Still works like ass, though. Choppy as fuck, so it essentially runs like... Okay, so once again, let's come to a little conclusion, right? Look how bad the FPS is. We're at like 22, for people that didn't know. I'm at like a 22 FPS max now. Because this area of the game, for some reason, is either too loaded, too chunked up, or whatever the fuck, to like work properly, right? So what I'm left to do is to adjust... You know what? Fuck it. This is going to be an adjusting game setting stream. Because again, this wasn't... I wasn't going to stream right now. I was going to test out the game. The game properly works by the time I want to play it tomorrow. That was my plan. But then OBS says no. OBS says screw you. You don't get to do that. Fashionably late. This is not even fashionably late. This is unintentionally even here. Like I was supposed to be next level late. I was supposed to be like, oh, we're doing it tomorrow, not even today. But the fucking OBS decided otherwise, and to now like turn off the stream would just feel a bit awkward. So it's like, what do I do now? Do I just continue streaming? Do I not stream? I don't know. It is. I guess this is a haha. Did you know that this? Woo. It's a surprise stream. That's what we're calling it. Okay, apparently the FPS isn't influenced anymore by the motion blur. That's interesting to know. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay, he is dead. Oh my god, what the hell is with this music here? It's motion blur implementation shit, though. Cyberpunk has a good one, where they have like a low and a high setting, and then the low setting is like minimal motion blur. But just having a tiny bit of it can help sometimes with low FPS, right? To smooth over the experience, but this is just fucking ugly. Oh my god. Ah. So yeah, I guess this is a... What am I calling this? I'm not gonna finish the Callisto Protocol. It's gonna be testing out settings in the Callisto Protocol, I suppose. The most boring ass stream I've ever done. It's not even a stream. I'm not even promoting it online. Fuck it, no. I'm not like putting out a tweet live right now, testing out Callisto Protocol. I don't know what the hell that sentence was, but okay. I guess a bit of motion blur can be tasteful, but most of the time it's ugly as fuck. Exactly. If it's terribly implemented, it's ugly as fuck. And in this case, it is. It is very poorly implemented, to say the least. Another nice thing as well, by the way, is that look, chat seems to work. Hey, look at that. At least one thing works now. Let me get have my one victory. Let's put this to balance. Let's put these down, but the shadow quality is needed. It's supposed, again, this game like, what I call it. This game pretends it's a fucking horror game, so I still don't get how a 3090 has trouble running this fucking game. How am I getting near 20 FPS with a goddamn 3090? Like, okay, now I'm at 23 again. Well, at least motion blur doesn't seem to make a difference, whereas before it made like a 10 FPS difference. Oh. I also disabled the aim bot on my gun, so that makes the game better. Again, makes it run. Doesn't make it run better though. Look how ugly it is. I guess we're now stable? Question mark? Also, is the game performance still struggling, or is my IPS acting up again? No, the game is performing at a sub 20 FPS. It is not the if your ISP were to be fucking up, my voice would be like very chattery and shitty. Like I would say that's the metric. If my voice quality like all of a sudden takes like a blast for the worst, then you can assume that very reasonably that like, okay, your ISP has an issue. However, if my voice is still somewhat sultry and like smooth, or at least not jittery, then yeah, no, it's the game having a hissy fit. Which it's definitely... Oh my god. I do find it nice that I'm in this area of the game. Also, want to see something? Okay, want to see okay, I'll do one funny thing, right? So there is I guess a way to fix the game's like if I wanted to, I could fix the game's performance, right? This is how you fix the game's performance. You disable ray tracing, and you then start up the game, and then it'll perform fine. But, like, the game's already kind of poor as it is. Why would I not want to play it with the awesome, like, reflections, shadows, and, like, better lighting and shit? Like, look, no. It almost looks wrong when it runs smooth, not gonna lie. I'm so used to it, like, being choppy as fuck that it running smooth looks so weird. Ew, look at that. But now it looks like a PS4 game. Now there's nothing, like the whole point about it looking next gen is when you introduce the Again, like the shadows and shit like that, and the atmospheric lighting. Because now it looks... it's difficult to completely articulate eloquently what the hell I mean. Is that it looks worse. It looks about the same, like if you, like with a cat, if you were to like hold the two next to each other, you'd be like, oh yeah, they're about the same. But no, it's the little things where they start to differ. And it makes like a lot of, makes so much of a difference to me. And again, I'm a stickler for quality. It's like, okay, watching stuff that performs well, like sure, I could play it at the worst. Actually, you know what? For fuck's sake, let's do that for shits and giggles. Like I could play with the game at the worst settings and have it perform the best, but like, what's the point in that? You're supposed to be immersed in the presentation of it. But like, wait, let's take a look, right? What's the worst settings I can put this game in? Even then, it doesn't want to like put me into low. Okay, like you get nothing. It is the nothing game now. There's no subsurface scattering. There's no depth of field. No, there's no FFA. This is fun. Oh, I'm stupid. You get nothing. No lighting. There is no lighting. There's only low. Lowest settings. Let's go for best performance in this fucking game. Oh my god. Everything's just like disabled and gone. Oh no. I can only put this on medium? Boo. Oh, wait. If it looks like a PS1 game, I'll be amazed. That would actually be funny. Okay, let's continue the experience. Graphics are one of the strongest points of this game, in my opinion, and this feels like you're gutting that for the betterment of a mediocre combat system. Mind you, I'm not the one to usually care for graphics. Same! You're 100% correct! What the fuck is this? No, this is so much worse! Oh my god, no! Now the game looks like a mediocre PlayStation 3 game, I guess? Oh wow. I guess I made it look like Dead Space. But like the worst version with the least interesting oh, look at how terrible. Like it has no displacement, but also like normal maps are not functioning correctly. Oh my god, that looks so terrible. Oh wow. That's funny. That's awesome. What the hell, bro? Xbox 360. Yeah, we on the Xbox. Oh, look at that texture. No, look at the textures. They're so bad. Oh, this mode is awesome. What the fuck? Yes, I want to play it in like Mass Effect 1, Dead Space 1 wannabe looking ass. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is gonna be the most frustrating stream to look at. It's like, hey, why won't we make progress? It's because I'm playing the game as it was never intended to be looked at. Oh my, so bad. Look at all like the anti-aliasing everywhere as well. Okay, I should have turned those settings on at least, so that wouldn't have been as distracting. Look at his face. Look how ugly his face is. Wait, step back. Look how... An ugly ass motherfucker. Bro, no. Look at his beard. His beard looks like a PS3 character. Oh my god. No. No. How do you look worse than Fortnite? How do you do... Oh my god. Even the mirrors have no reflections at all. Oh. Well, except the light. I guess I can blind myself. Great, right? Yeah, they all have no texture definition. It's all just shoddy, low-res, compressed garbage. Yeah, this depressing song is exactly how I'm feeling right now. What the hell, man? The beard looks like it was done with this paint spray true. It does! Wait, let's kill a few more enemies. Look, I've played this part of the game enough to the point where I know where the checkpoint system, like where there is no checkpoint, so I can basically play like a tiny bit of it. Like, I could play a bit of it, without triggering the next checkpoint. What do... I guess... Oh my god, it's like... At least when you have actual, like, aim on the game, the combat, I guess, is a bit better. Mind you, the mediocre combat system is somewhat improved by me, essentially going in one of the options menus. I think it's the accessibility options. Wait, let me see, right? Let me show you. And look at this. Look at this. You just turn all this shit on. Wait, I could just hold the baton? Then what's the point of the combat even? The auto aim sucks though, so QTE single press, yes. But like, look, auto dodge is on. they dodge for me, so I don't have to do its terrible punch-out system anymore. I just have to hold in one direction, and it'll, at least for a few of punches, like, do it for me. Oh my god, look at this. This is terrible. You know what? For shits and giggles, since we're, like, benchmarking the game anyway, right? What does the game look like if I were to turn up ray tracing? We're only going to turn up ray tracing, right? We're going to leave all the rest the same, but ray tracing, we'll turn that, like, as high as we can. Wait, where the fuck? No, don't run a benchmark. Don't run a benchmark. You son of a bitch. God damn. Because maybe if the texture... No, the texture is still going to look terrible. However, it'll be funny. I guess this is going to be one of those games where we have to, like, manually fucking... Okay, temporal. We need temporal A to activate ray tracing for some fucking reason. Because those two have to be tied for, again, some reason. Okay, so let's activate ray tracing. And leave everything else on lowest. That'll be funny. That'll give us a giggle. Okay, let's retry. So this time it's PS3 controls, but the lighting of ray tracing. So will that at least, you know, net us maybe 30 F? Again, I think what I've seen in a bench. Oh my, we're back to 25. I'm back to 25 FPS. What the fuck? Seriously? I just turned up the ray tracing. That's all I did. None of the other settings impact performance. Is that what this is? That's what this is telling me. None of the other. It's only ray. Wait a minute. I have a sneaking suspicion. So what if I turn ray tracing to low? Oh, that's so shitty though. Okay, so I'm gonna. So I want my shadows. Transmission I also want, because transmission is like subsurface scattering. For skin, that's pretty cool. But then I'm going to turn up my reflections to medium instead of high, so it's not technically doing too much. I guess. That's so assy. It's literally only the ray tracing. I'm going to have to go through each... I'm going to go through each specific fucking ray tracing setting until I find the one that's making this game run like ass. I will get to the bottom of this. Okay, no, we're still at, this enemy, believe me, you're gonna see him as much as I've already seen him, so better get used to it. Yep, still performs like ass. Sub 20. I mean, sub 30, I guess I would say. This is the same that's been performing the entire time, like 23, 24 FPS. It's so shitty, though. Kind of awesome in a way if you think about it. How do you fuck up a game so bad to the point where technically the only thing that's like working of okay, wait, so let's disable that. Have screen space reflections, but we still have transmissions and ray trace shadows. See what that does. Wait, let me change the stream title of here. I'll call this benchmarking. Ah, shit. And still at a sub 30. Maybe it's transmission that's doing the thing? Because honestly, I don't even see the subsurface scattering. It is not there at all. I can barely tell. The weirdest stream. Let's. Okay, next setting to adjust. At least this time the shaders are compiled when you start up the game, so I mean that's. I guess that's a bonus, right? Okay, physical refractions. I would want that though. Like if okay, so now we don't have subsurface scattering on, which is a setting that I think only works for like a few enemies, if at most. You don't really see it because I guess they're staying to like physical limits in that sense, which means it's a very subtle effect, maybe a bit too subtle. 26. Ooh, 30 and 29. Performing somewhat better, I guess. I mean, nope. Forget what I said. Still 23. Nope, we gained 3 FPS. We gained 3 to 5 FPS. Holy shit. Holy shit. So, subsurface scattering is doing 3 to 5 of the FPS? Really? We're bargaining at this point, man. We're like... This is like a bargaining thing. Okay, let's turn off refractions just to see what that looks like and see if that does anything. Now, the only thing being ray traced is the goddamn shadows, which honestly are the most important part. Like, lighting is the most important part when it comes to, like, ray tracing. But again, the physical way stuff interacts with the world would also be very nice, you know? The fact that this benchmarking is more entertaining than the game itself feels like an indictment. Indictment. Wow. Thanks very much. Don't forget to like the stream if you like the stream, just because it would be funny. The video that's like an entire night late, that wasn't even intended to be live, gets to be the video that's like liked as well. That would be funny. I think the performance just got worse somehow. How does me turning off a ray tracing feature make the performance worse? What the fuck? Okay, let me double check that, right? That cannot be the case. It cannot be that it got worse because I turned off a thing. Come here. Okay, 26. It's almost worse. I still don't get how the healing system, I mean the item system works though. Terrible. Okay. Exit main menu. Damn. Damn, this is and it's not, by the way, you can't, again, like we ran the game at 60 either in menus or without the ray tracing on. So you can't, let's say, like, oh, it's because you're streaming that you're taking away performance from the game. No, the game doesn't need the NVENC encoder to do its thing, right? It actually performs very well, I guess, without it. I'm actually kind of happy that if anything, like, performance-wise, the stream works fine. At least you're here for my suffering. Let's turn that off. I hate the upscaling thing. You know what? Let's run it at native instead of using this fancy FSR. What does it perform like then? It's still with the same settings, so if we get 15 FPS, I'm gonna cry. It's temporal AA again. I'm trying to remember. Oh my god. We are getting a more consistent 25 this time. That's somewhat surprising. You'd think it'd perform worse because it's running everything at native. What? Hey? This game desperately needs DLSS, but then again, this is a game company that didn't work together with NVIDIA. Which honestly, if your game goes, I'm not gonna say AMD's like high fidelity effects is like anything bad. It's not. It's fine. It's not as good as DLSS, but like it's fine, right? However, if you're a PC release and you don't like work together with NVIDIA to get that DLSS release on your AAA game, I'm at least gonna look sus at you. I'm gonna raise my eyebrow like The Rock and be like, I'm gonna raise my eyebrow. I'm gonna be thinking it's a bit sussy if you think about it. Cause it is. Oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I don't need those settings. So it performs more stable at. It performs more stable at native. This makes no sense to me. What the hell are these settings? Let's turn off screen space reflections. The only thing enabled now is shadows. What do I get? Not even screen space, which isn't ray tracing. It's an old tech that doesn't really work as well as cube maps, but you know, it's fine. Oh my god. Oh shit, stop it. This is the most consistent it's run. This is now on a hard stuck. Oh no, forget. Okay, okay, this is better. We're essentially running at a very stable 25, which is playable at least, you know. Look how much less stuttering you're getting. Like it's still a bit shaky. It still looks like Crank because again, like no shutter speed, like no motion blur, plus the like stuttery look of like a game with that runs at like sub 30 essentially makes it look like, if you've ever watched Crank the movie, it's this movie with Jason Statham. It's this movie where like his heart gets replaced and he goes all crazy and he wants to like fight a mob boss or whatever. It's an entertaining movie, right? Point is that in that movie, what they use a lot is what you would essentially call like high shutter, which means that the shutter speed is very high, meaning they need a lot of light to film. However, it means you reduce the motion blur to nearly zero. Essentially, if you turn motion blur off in games, that's what you're aiming towards. However, when you have high FPS, you don't tend to notice it, that it gets that weird jittery effect. It looks smooth, right? Because the game just performs like, you know, real life or whatever. But if you have a shitty frame rate, this is what I mean as well, like motion blur can kind of help with a shitty frame rate, is that if you have a shitty frame rate, you get this like jittery Jason Statham sort of look. Okay, one setting I'm already gonna try and change now is knowing that. Okay, that's interesting. I also wonder how much of it is this environment, by the way, because if I were to benchmark it in like the benchmark, it will perform better there. The benchmark is somehow a very terrible like indication of how the game will actually perform. I guess because it's because the game, look, FPS wise, the benchmark runs at like 36, 40 FPS, but then in game it goes minus 20. Like, why? That's so illogical, right? Why would the in-game settings make it so that what would the logic in-game have to require that the benchmark, you know, the thing you're supposed to test the game with to see how it will run consistently on your system, runs better than the game? It's stupid. It's ridiculous. Also, I hate the enemy variety in this game. There's none. It's just dude. It's just like dude with whatever the fuck you would call it. Dude with like skin condition. That's all of it. They're all dudes with skin condition. It's that game you love. I know, right? It's just terrible. Like the stream. Like the stream for my suffering. I didn't even want to stream this. I was gonna stream this tomorrow, but then what happened is, like, in OBS, I accidentally pressed the go live button, even having selected the unlisted stream. But now it's streaming publicly, so now we're here, and now you're here with me. So welcome to the me testing out settings stream. This is usually what I do off stream. I don't do this stuff on stream usually because, you know, it's very boring, very tedious, kind of very dumb. To explain what we're doing, in essence, we're seeing which ray trace setting is the setting that's making all this shit so annoying. It can't be shadows, right? It couldn't. Wait, so okay, now all ray tracing is turned off again. If it now performs at 60 FPS, then it truly is that just ray tracing in and of itself will not work with this system. Will not work with this game. Just so annoying. IMO, that awful combat system is also responsible for the low enemy variety. Imagine having a tsundere to have a live stream button. Lol. Oh yeah, performs well now. Look how smooth it is. This performs like, at least it looks like ass. You know what? Me putting down all like the textures and stuff like that at least makes the high FPS non-ray trace mode look so much like ass that you wouldn't mind. Where it's like, yeah, no, change settings. Because otherwise, if you crank up all the other settings, you might be remiss to being like, it doesn't look that bad. And it's like, yeah, but the whole point of this game is the only thing it has going for it, exactly, was like, it looking really good. All the rest is doo-doo. Doo-doo ass. Okay, so what if we put up refractions and lighting, no, in reflections, but no shadows? How will the game perform then? I have a sneaking... I'm not gonna... I have a prediction here. I just need to know if my theory is correct. Let's see, right? Oh no, forget what I said. Okay, so the moment you start ray tracing, you're locked to like the 25 FPS, your 25 FPS setting. Good to know. Okay. My prediction was gonna be that the shadows are what's gonna make it run terribly, and therefore I was gonna have like a hissy fit. But no. I guess I was incorrect. Ugh. Say this. Okay, what does it think? So it does enable subsurface scattering when it comes to... It doesn't enable reflections. Okay, it disables shadows though. Huh. But physical refractions are enabled. And the lighting quality is low, which should be a red flag. Okay. This is its ultra preset, right? How does that run at? This is I'm running on a 3090, by the way. It's not like, oh, your system can't run it. No, this is a fucking 30. Hey, this looks... Yeah, it's not doing shadows. Hey, it performs well. Yeah, die. Looking on high FPS with just a little bit of motion blur. It does look not terrible, but like... I love how the textures pop in. Love this shit. You know what Callisto makes me feel like? Callisto makes me feel like, if you've ever seen, again, I'm gonna I keep referencing this video throughout my streams because like it's the best video, right? It's like the AVGN Friday the 13th video, where he's like being held hostage by Jason Voorhees to complement the game. It's like that. It pisses me the fuck off. Why does this game... Okay, so at least the light is interacting with the world physically, so like the way textures and stuff interact with lighting, that stuff is like minimal RTX based, I think. Because otherwise what would that setting mean? What would the setting physical what was it called? What would physical refractions otherwise do if not be like the way lighting interacts with like your textures and shit? Okay, if I turn up the lighting quality to standard, not even high. Oh my god. You know what? We're gonna just bump the shit out of this game. We're gonna disable motion blur though, because that did look like ass. This game has terrible motion blur implementation. Okay, so now we're essentially running like this. Isn't the stupidest thing I've done, I guess. Oh my god, the textures are popping in. Okay, come here, dude. No, why did you... Bonk and bonk and bonk and smack and shoot and smack. Guess it looks fine. No, it does not. Ew. I love as well that the moment I look at things, I can see textures pop in. I don't know if the stream is a high enough quality. Oh, that I like. Look at the way like the lighting there interacts with the floor. That's cute. It's cute. It's not the same as like... That, and I'm not getting a 40 series card because those things go on fire. 30 is the last like line of cards that doesn't go on fire. Plus, at the moment I would want to get a 40 series card, I might as well start and like get a whole new system at that point. Oh my god, this place looks ugly if you turn on all the lights. Look at that! Like the meshes are clipping through each other. Now, in a regular game, you wouldn't notice this crap, right? In a regular game, this stuff is not even that big a problem. It's a really clever way to hide, like, immerse the environment and not have to worry about resources. However, if you have lighting that you're able to see it, that's usually where the issues tend to come in. Not terrible textures. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's try one more. But now we're gonna crank everything up again. But like, look. No. I don't care. I don't care for Crafton ID. I don't care who that is. It is literally one setting. It is literally just, you want ray tracing, game says doo-doo ass is your preferred performance now. It's literally that. Okay, another thing we're gonna try in a minute is like if we put the frame rate limit to 30, right? If we tell the game, hey, only load up a maximum of 30 frames a second, will you then not be assy? Will you then at least be consistent 30? Because consistent 30 I could deal with. Like, again, if Cyberpunk on the 2080 Ti did that, right? Oh, well, back to 24. Back to a very stuttery 24. That does tend to look better, though. Oh, it's so subtle. Like, look at the little light on his pants and the way the shadows bounce off of it and stuff like that. The fuck? Sometimes this game can be creepy, you know? Once in a blue moon, this game can sort of, like, be a tiny bit creepy. You know what's the creepiest part of this game? It's performance. Haha, got him. Should I try and crank up the high fidelity effects? But FX doesn't look that great. Let's try the 30 FPS mode, right? Because, okay. I swear to God, I have no idea how this game performs like a PS5. I'm mildly morbidly curious to know how it performs on them, though. Just to know, like, also, I could set the game to 240. Who the fuck's playing this game at 240? Jesus Christ. VSync every frame. Why the fuck would I want that? Life 36 minutes, 37 minutes, lol. We are running at the same. Okay, so this is intensive health performance. Doesn't worsen it that much either, so I guess that's a bonus. Got him. Wish I could turn those settings off. Wait, there's mirrors here. I thought I turned up reflections. Why are the reflections like blurry and shitty? Boo! I'm gonna keep complaining about weird shit. Alright, let's fight those few extra enemies again. It's okay. Consistent 20? But then the moment we activate spots where there are more enemies... Oh, I died. Oh no, I'm not dead. Boom, and boom. Oh. They all look like a dude. Shut the fuck up. Oh wait, what? Wait a minute. I shot away the... Where did the... This means the audio source is tied to this location and not to the device. Why wouldn't you tie it to the device, game? That's so dumb. Look at that lighting though. Look at that. Wait. Oh, it looks so much better though. I want good lighting. Once again, let's... No, don't credit. I want to see them. No. All for a game that I know is going to end on a shitty cliffhanger. It would be funny if it weren't. It would be funny if it wasn't funny. We're not native, by the way. What does that look? What does this game look on native if I don't? Fuck its effects. AMD's fidelity affects flickers. With flickering lights, and I hate that. Ew, the game, look, it looks like plastic. At least I run a stable 30. Okay, activate the enemies. What the fuck? Is this my reward? Have I been playing this game so much that the game like starts to recognize that, hey, why would I fight? Tentacles. Heal 1. Heal 2. Ooh. Look how random. Look at this drop. This drop is an awesome drop. Health injectors, extra health. Holy shit. Do we get that normally? No. Of course not. God. Game's running stable now. Of course it is. There's no fucking... I guess I'm just doomed. I'm just doomed to play this game. Either... it's a rock and a hard place. Either play it with shitty, okay, it's not shitty. It still looks good. How would I put it? It's more like play it either with... Would it be redundant? No. Subpar? No. Lifeless graphics? No. Mediocre. That's it. Without the RTX and fidelity that this game has, it just looks kind of mediocre. Especially for the combat system it has and stuff like that. Even then it does weird glitches, so... Like, you're not safe from any glitches with this thing. Wait a minute. Why? Wait, transmissions. Oh, transmissions as in glass? Because if subsurface scattering is in a different setting. Okay, number one, why do these all have to be different settings? Why can't it be one gigantic list that I like? Ugh. Whatever. Temporal aliasing. AMD's FSR2. Oh, you're not DLSS, but you can definitely try it again. Could explain why you didn't have a reflection in the mirror earlier. I doubt it. I doubt it. Wait, let's take a look. Fuck it, actually, could maybe. He got me. He's kicking my ass. Oh no, I'm not holding in the one button. So right, like here. No, we don't have it here. It's just, especially, you know what ray trace shadows tend to also do? They tend to deepen the darkness, which is good. Nope, still don't have a reflection because either because these windows are dirty as fuck, or because there's something wrongly implemented. I also don't see like any case of my own body in the reflection. However, I do somewhat see like this lighting source in the reflection there if you look very carefully. There as well, right? Also, another nice thing is, by the way, like, okay, I'm talking about all these different settings, I'm switching between them and yada yada yada, right? And I could experience the game in a certain way. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're experiencing the game in the same way. So that means that whatever encoding, like, fuckery I'm losing quality-wise, I am still gonna check it out. Wait, where? Which button did I... What's my button first for... See, this is how long I've not played this game. I don't remember what my button was for healing. Med kit. Oh no, it was 8. Oh, I don't have a med kit. Okay, I guess that's simple enough. At this point, the low FPS, like, jittery movement looks kind of like I'm drunk. Run! Oh my god. Just because the game runs slow doesn't mean you have to, like, delay my inputs, you fucking hack. Also, this game has, like, the worst... Okay. So you know what? Know how you swap weapons? You press a button. And then you swap. And then you select. So instead of, you know, just scrolling your mouse wheel, like, okay, scrolling up and down. No, no, no. Button. 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 Scroll wheel. Select. So dumb. I don't know how people... I don't know how this game got past game testing, not gonna lie. A lot of it, right? A lot of it I am like, how did this game make it past, like, testing? Its testing phase. I will never understand. Swap weapon 1. It's not one I can use. No, crouch. 0, 1, 2, 8, 4. Maybe I can set it to 6. Maybe set it to 5. That button's not doing anything. What does it do? Wait, what? Why is that a... Why does that need a dedicated button? Why couldn't I just scroll? Well, I know why, by the way. It's because, you know what scrolling does? When you aim and scroll, you pick up... You do the Dead Space thing. Whee! Wait, can I pick up their body and just send them... Oh, really? Then their body become like... Poo. Physics are fun. Oh. Let's look for some glass, by the way. Smash his booty. Oh no, I got Callisto credits. It's about the same level of commitment to anything than NFTs. Holy shit. Bathroom. Rooftop. God damn. Oh no, look. It's that woman's missing. But she's missing also there. Look, it's her. She's doubly on it. That dude is also, like, double on it. I mean, I guess we get the picture. It's like, oh, in a panic, they put all these missing posters up. But why would you put the same person multiple times? What, are they more important? Seems not very nice. Damn, man. Couldn't even clean up after yourself. Oh, that looks cool. Look at the wall. Look at the shinery, glycery, like... wetness of that rock. That looks cool. See, we can compliment the game sometimes. If anything, what I like about this area, right? Like let's be honest, is the density of it. Like, there's a lot of shit here, close on each other, like a lot of assets and stuff like that. Build a bit of a world. It all feels like very condensed. That's good. That's a good thing. Oh. As streamer, man, I can't, however, make this a continuation stream of like the, oh, look, it's... Now we're gonna play stories. Like, no, I'll keep that separate. For my own sanity. How long have I been streaming? 50 minutes, fuck me. 50 minutes of testing to come to the conclusion that it's hopeless. If I want this game to look good, I have to play it on its worst settings. If I want the game to look worse, then I can play it on higher settings. I guess I'll just have to either bite the bullet one way or another. But this lighting is so much better, though. Oh. No, you know what? It's the shadows. It's not even the lighting. It's like the shadows of it are just much more interesting. R.I.P. I wonder if there's like more settings you could dial in. Like, what if the shadows worked like, hey, you make it ray trace once, and then either amplify whatever like shadow map it created, and then that does the effect essentially, without needing to spend like a lot of resources of like constantly tracing a lot of different rays. I'm still like blaming it to like either poor management, poor development time, or whatever the hell. Something went wrong here. Oh. What are you? What's your info?
Now they got my whole crew working OT. I just hope they find whatever it is they're looking for.
Damn. Again, there's only one place in this game where, with ray tracing, with everything turned up to 11, it performed very well. And it was this, like, random-ass little cave section in the middle of the game, where all of a sudden, like, this one level segment, right? The game performed so well, like performance-wise, I was almost, like, gonna be like, oh my god, this game can be good. Also, look at the light. See how the light, like, emits, the texture emits the rest of the thing? That's what the ray trace lighting does. Tends to do, emissive lighting. My point, however, what's my point gonna be? Oh yeah, no. My point was gonna be, however, that so the one point where the game ran good is this random ass cave that then, like, it's this little part where like it's a very linear little section, and it's all claustrophobic and condensed, right? It's actually a bit creepy because there's not that many enemies there as well, and so it is the best part of the game. Because literally, it's the one place where it sort of invokes horror, and it also runs at like 60 FPS, right? A few dips here and there, but like for the most part, it's the one place of the game where it runs very well, even with enemies and everything on screen. What then ends up happening is the moment you leave that area, like the stutters came back and shit like that. So it was like really, so during the live stream of it, I was very much like so okay, now the area's done. Does that mean like the game's gonna be shit again? And then, right on cue, the game does like one of its worst stutters it ever did, where like frame buffers and shit. Which I'm gonna say one thing: with them compiling the shaders beforehand now, I guess the game won't do that anymore. So we're just stuck with like shitty frame rate. We're not stuck with the game loading an asinine amount of time mid-game, right? So W, I guess. Look at that. Ooh. Look at that green lighting. Stand in front of it. Look, it's all dark. Then when I move, ooh, look at lighting's back. And its intensity is also correct. I'm a dork. I'm a dork. That's what it comes down to, okay? Let's put you in front of this thing. Ah, that's cute. Look how close I can get my camera to the wall and have that texture still look good, right? Like height map differences and stuff like that. Even though the texture breaks in some segments, that we're just not gonna mention it. I wonder what he thinks. Does he think at all? Sweat on his face. That's cute. So well done. R.I.P. Anyway, so what am I going to do? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it for tomorrow. The stream, but it's scheduled still for tomorrow. So does that mean if I stop the stream that the stream ends, or that like, no idea. So this was Tori doing a benchmarking stream that was supposed to be unlisted, but somehow turned out into a regular stream because the game didn't want to do what I wanted to do, or OBS didn't want to do. Actually, I can't blame Callisto for all my issues. I can, however, blame OBS for being a bitch today. So outside of OBS being a bitch, think about it. No, outside of OBS being a bitch, I hope you enjoyed this mini, unannounced, mini, unlisted live stream, I guess. Don't forget to like the stream if you like the stream, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on notifications. I don't know if I should unlist this stream, though. That is something I'm pondering. For the one hand, I am happy to know that, hey, chat functions. So, like, when you people chat in chat, it actually shows up on screen within the chat box and not within me having to add, like, a whole extra window to it. So that's neat. That's, like, cute, right? Okay, this music fucking sucks. Can I turn it off? Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Your cat yanking bullshit. Okay, if I stand here, I don't have to listen to that. Stupid noise. I do! Okay, I just want to stand on a location where I can show off the fidelity of the game. Why does he look so pissed off at me, bro? You had the cool lighting there. Oh wait, there's some flashy lights here. Haha. Okay, I can still do it. If I just stand here and look down like that. There we go. That's a cool frame. Somewhat, I think. It's a very dark frame, so YouTube's compression is gonna hate this, by the way. So yeah, I don't know. Should I? I'm gonna keep this alive. I think. I won't unlist the stream. It'll be a fun, like, little benchmarking, VOD on the YouTube channel. Again, YouTube keeps it separated, keeps VODs from videos separated anyway, so I don't have to re-upload them. So that's pretty neat in that sense. But yeah, I'm going to double check the quality after the stream is done. See which one I do end up liking the most. Maybe very much comparing between the non-ray tracing and ray tracing ones again, to see which one shows best up on stream, and then make my decisions accordingly. Because man, do I not want to wait. Okay, one final like check where I do it without the ray tracing, because it's so disappointing that it doesn't work. You know what? If I didn't even have the option, I wouldn't be as half pissed off. Like, if the game was just like, hey, we don't have ray tracing, we kind of blew the ball on it, like, fine. But having shitty ray tracing might be the worst. It's I can even set back the FPS counter. This has literally turned into an hour of VTuber complains about game not working. Not even finishing game. Could have finished game by now. That's maybe the funny part of the stream. Okay, if I would have just stopped my... Okay, I'm just gonna put it to 120, see what happens. How much FPS do I get even when I turn ray tracing off, right? It's for shits and giggles. I imagine 90. My guess is for 90. If it's higher than that, I'm gonna be amazed. Could be. 66. Oh, yeah, so it's like about 60. Then again, this game's also like a controller port, so expecting anything above that is probably too much, you know. Turning 70, 74, 78. Damn. So much performance. Damn, man. Boom, and boom, and boom. What the fuck? Oh. I guess they fell off. Haha, got him. Wait, so if I stand in front of this light and then turn back. Hey, look, it's the ugly shadows. They don't work. Stand in front of this thing and turn back. Look, I don't block the light. The light doesn't get blocked by me. It only gets blocked by, like, yeah, my vague outline of a shadow. Even though my whole body's in front of the light, you know? Sadness. Not the same. Stand against this wall. It kind of lights up my face, but not in the same way. That and the texture there looks ugly. This is so, like, hyperbolically specific. Some of this crap. And it borders on pixel peeping. My, like, complaints and shit, I do get that, where you could make the argument, like, hey, your complaints border on pixel peeping. You shouldn't be complaining this much about this stuff. But then again, I wouldn't be if the rest of the game was good, right? Like, if the horror was good, if it was a good, enticing, and, like, what'd you call it? Engageful horror game, where I was scary throughout and intrigued about the world, then I wouldn't have this issue. But this game forgoes that, instead throwing you immediately as quickly as it can into its countless combat arenas that it just seems to think is, like, very interesting for some reason, even though the combat system is 3 hits for 12 hours. Whatever. With that said, I've been doing this shit for an hour now, so I want to take a break. I want to go drink some shit, and then compare and contrast the quality and shit like that, and then probably tonight or tomorrow. No, tonight. I'll complete the Callisto Protocol. We'll see how far we can get, if we can actually beat the game. Hopefully. I've seen, like, some things that that terrible boss I was raging at, apparently you have to fight him 3 more times, which, you know, of course you do. Of course this game has repeat boss battles that kind of suck ass, you know? It's all great. It's fine. It's glorious. Love this. With that said, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope your OBS doesn't do the same weird crap mine does. That said, I'm gonna leave it to that, and take care, everybody.